When I was very first diagnosed, I felt confused as to why I had it. If nobody else in my family had it, it was primary lymphedema. I felt that it was unfair, that I had it and maybe my sister didn't. Then I felt also very alone, really isolated, because I had nobody to talk to about it. I felt very unattractive. I felt very scared for the future, really down about it. I gradually started to come to terms with it. It did take a while because I used to rebel against it. I didn't wear my stockings when I was supposed to because I just wanted to be normal. I actually came to terms with it was when I met my boyfriend, Richie. I knew from an early stage that if it was going to work between us, I needed to tell him what my condition was and what I had. And he just looked at me and just said, "So what?" And I was just like, "What do you mean? What do you mean, so what?" And he just, "Well, that doesn't bother me that you have to wear stockings." It was kind of like when he said that, I realised, why am I so bothered about it? Because he's not bothered about it. So obviously then I used to wear them all the time. And then it was just a relief, absolute relief, wearing the stockings all the time because my legs were supported and I didn't feel the pain that I used to feel as much. And my legs weren't as heavy. They just felt really, I know stockings aren't that comfortable, but comfortable. Richie's got a daughter who's 8, Megan. And when I first met Megan, obviously she was lovely, and then as time went by, she actually commented the fact I never wear skirts, and she actually said it was in the summertime. She says, "Oh, Lindsay, you never wear skirts, do you?" So then I had to try and explain to Megan why I didn't wear skirts, and then she had obviously had a lot of questions, and then as time went on, she started to understand a bit more, and then she used to watch me put my stockings on. She used to want to help put my stockings on, and then it just sort of then became part of my everyday routine, and that's what it is. It's just part of the routine of who you are. It's just like getting ready, putting your makeup on, putting your clothes on, putting your stockings on. It's just part of what you do.
Mine was through treatment for cancer, and so obviously it's after the cancer has been treated, it is a kind of a reminder of it, and it's something that's not going to go away. So it's got to be part of my life. And so now it's become integral into my life, and it's just something, all the exercises and treatment that I do and care I take of it, it's just become part of me now. If I'm going away for a weekend, for instance, I have this little handy little bag that I've really sort of gathered together, and I find it very easy because I put everything in there. So I've got my compression sleeves in the front, which luckily this has got a little pocket, and then inside I've got all my antibiotics. Just in case I get a flare-up, I've got my rubber glove, so I can put my sleeve on, and then I've got aspirins and things like that, and then I've also got some cream, just in case I have a cut, and then I've also got plasters, just in case I get a cut, and also a thermometer, just in case I begin to feel a bit unwell. So I've got it all there, and so it saves me sort of rushing around and then maybe forgetting part of it, and I find that's really easy because I know that just instantly goes into my case. But then for every day, I have usually in my handbag I have plasters and some antibiotic just in case. The self-management program really is a great benefit because it makes you much more confident and less sort of scared really of having lymphedema and what it might, how in my case my arm, how it might develop. I find the exercises quite easy really because I have a certain given time at night that I do them just before I sort of go to bed, and so I've got into a routine of doing them. But also I don't worry, say if I'm feeling tired and I don't want to take quite so long doing them, because I really incorporate these exercises every day, just with housework and also at work too. So it's incredible really how much you do use your arms in everyday life. I think someone that's just been diagnosed with lymphedema should really get in contact with the Lymphedema Support Network, because they are fantastic, because they have all the information, and once you've got this information that really empowers you and you don't feel so scared, and you suddenly realise also that there are so many people out there that have also got it as well. You're not the only person, because usually in your everyday life you don't see many people at work, etc., with compression sleeves on. And so you suddenly realise there are a lot of other people, and it's a great comfort, really, to know that there are other people out there and that there are all these different things that you can do to help it.